good, Daniel? What's good, bro?
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. Looking for the run.
Well, as box office names go, Peter, David Beckham is right up there.
Yeah, he gets the turnstiles clicking, that's for sure, but footballing qualities?
Well, I think any defence is going to be nervous because of the sheer quality he can produce.
Especially over a dead ball.
Yeah, not just that, I think in open play he can deliver for fun too.
And here's Messi. Plays a sharp little ball here. McTominay. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Weghorst. Over to the left. Dumfries. And it's Nedved. Now it's Haaland. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. With Rudiger. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. McTominay. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Here's Maradona. Pavard. He's in plenty of space here. It's a mighty effort! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Oh no, what has happened here? No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Rijkaard. Dixon. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Haaland. Nuno Mendes. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe looking to penetrate opposition lines. And it's Maradona. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Maradona. Bahia are looking to break at pace. He's had it taken off him. Dumfries. And here's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Messi, he's got away. There's the delivery. And that has been knocked clear. Messi, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Bonucci deals with that comfortably. Nedved. And now the breakaway. Rijkaard. Pass somewhat off target. Good ball, good take. And this great chance! McTominay. Knocks it into space. Nedved. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mbappe, chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Nedved. Seedorf. Good purposeful running this. McTominay wins the duel this time. And the through ball. He's on it, can he get away? There's the shot! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Dumfries. Pressing high and with purpose. He's being urged to shoot, and he's managed to get free. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Messi. And here's Haaland. Maradona. Maradona. Looking for options for movement. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Dumfries. He has found the way through. And the shot! There it is! And right on half-time, that is telling. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish. And it's half-time here. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Leading 1-0 at the break.
Substitution in progress.
There's the start of the second half. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Seedorf. And they can counter here. Seedorf running with the ball. It's a promising position. That's very neat. Has a look and place it forward. Can he get it through?
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Up he goes! Really well taken goal. Bayer back on level terms. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure and lunge at you and hit you on the break, and it's very nicely done.
But real chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better chance, really, and 99 times out of 100, and you know what I'm going to say next. We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
McTominay tries to pass it through. Decent progress down the left. Almost an hour gone. And it's Seedorf. Oh, it's come loose. Seedorf unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That is good alertness. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Can he finish? And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Bahia with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Terrific header! Goal! Bahia! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Bahia get themselves into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Maldini calmly anticipates. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
That is lovely. He's found a way through.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
McTominay. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, well played.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
He's in a great position here. Now this could be a chance. Mbappe shoots! He should have put that one away.
Mbappe really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Bonucci. McTominay. Rosicki. Oh, that's a clever looking... And he shoots! Oh, taken with style! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Nedved. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Shot could be on. Nedved threads one in. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Pavard. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Beckham. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Rijkaard. And it's Seedorf. Maldini. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And that is as far as it goes. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. That is very well defended. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Good ball over the top. Good take, and is he in?
Well, this fellow, Giorgio Chiellini, Peter, is one of the game's great thinkers.
Yeah, in both an academic and a footballing sense, of course.
Yeah, and I think he'll prove key if they're looking to play on the break here. You won't get many players who are better than him in terms of ball winning, and it's all going to be about how quickly they can turn things around once they've got the ball.
Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Maldini. It's Seedorf. Engages and forces him off the ball. And he's picked out the Mbappe! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Ivory Coast with the corner, there first. Tries to play it through. Incoming. Big header! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Can he get it through? It's going to be another throw. Stood up well to him there. Nicely shaped ball. That's beautifully weighted. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Out towards the flank. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now there's a fine ball. And this is Nedved. And it's Nedved. With Toma. Oh, nice touch. He slings it. Chance!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
Yeah, and I think it's a lesson to be learned in not conceding free kicks in this area.
Nedved! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Maldini. Nedved.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Short changes him with that pass. Ambitious ball here. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, well measured. Xavi tries to pass it through. Nedved. And here's Haaland. Haaland! They've done it! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Nicely weighted ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. Mbappe! Oh, split-second reaction.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Mbappe! Great effort. He flew in with courage.
Mbappe instinctively knew that it was his best option. The planning beat the execution, though.
Xavi puts his foot on the gas. Now it's Haaland. It's anyone's ball now. Cannavaro did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And this is Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nedved. It's a searching pass. Oh, Red, nice interception. Thuram. Lobbed in behind. And this is Dembele. That is a great pick out. He is... Mbappe! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Seedorf. Now it's Mbappe. Nedved has created one goal already. Messi does really well to win the ball there. Maldini. And it's Nedved. And it's Xavi. And he cuts out the supply. Brahim Diaz. Bonucci gets over and intercepts. The final seconds now. Oh, easy pickings there. Messi. And that could set him on his way. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square.
Just a quick announcement, it is now
And we are up to the break.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Substitutions taking place.
So once again, we're underway. And no, that was never going to make it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Seedorf. Bonucci. Bonucci kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That's Nedved. Cambiasso did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Toma just eases him off the ball. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. And it's made its way to him. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it. And a shot! And it's a goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Ivory Coast go into the lead. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Showing great feet there. And it's Messi.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Rijkaard. And Dixon. Passing is crisp and sharp. Opts for safety. Xavi. And it's Seedorf. Rijkaard producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Nicely worked. Xavi. Searching pass he's played there. And that is as far as they're going to go. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Nedved. And he's intervened well there. Can he get on the end of this? Nedved takes control of it and he's on the move. Mbappe. That is good alertness. Dixon. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now Seedorf. Dembele.
There they go, hunting again. Ivory Coast surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And he was quick to react. Nedved. And here's Haaland. Not the most convincing of passes. Threads one in. Nedved. He's in plenty of space here.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Dixon. Just 5 minutes left. Bonucci. Spread it left. And that's a throw-in.
Substitution.
Seedorf kept his eye on it, and he's there. Xavi. Davids. And he plays one through. Just the goalkeeper to beat.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
That pass isn't the best. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was intense and enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal.
And a quick announcement today that
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle.
It comes as little surprise, Peter, that we find the name of Park Ji-sung on this team sheet.
First name on the team sheet, you would think.
Yeah, and a player with a fantastic engine. I always think that...
He rises! He shifted it to the flank. Takes a shot! And that certainly packed a punch. Costa Curta. And he's worked it through. Batistuta! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So, a breakthrough already. And he's had it nicked away. And he's forced to go back. Distributed tidily. It'll be a throw-in. That'll be a throw. Yaya Toure. He's found a way past. And here's Dumfries. That's tidy. He is through here. Park Ji-sung proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Now it's Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung goes on a charge down the left. Now it's Azar. There's the shot! And he hits the net! A quite incredible spell